That never happened. You're imagining things. I never said that. You're crazy. If you've ever heard these words from someone you trusted, and then started wondering if maybe you really are the problem, you've experienced one of the most insidious forms of psychological manipulation that exists. It's called gaslighting. And it's not just lying, it's a systematic attack on your sense of reality. In this video, I'm going to break down exactly what gaslighting is, the phrases gaslighters use, and how to recognize when it's happening to you. But here's what most videos won't tell you, and this is important, so stay until the end. I'll explain why gaslighting is so hard to detect when you're in the middle of it, and the one question you can ask yourself that reveals the truth immediately. Let's get into it. Gaslighting is a form of psychological manipulation where someone makes you doubt your own memory, perception, and sanity. The goal is to destabilize you so completely that you no longer trust yourself, and instead, you trust them. The term comes from a 1944 film called Gaslight, where a husband slowly dims the gas lights in their home and then denies it's happening when his wife notices. He convinces her she's going insane, when in reality he's the one manipulating her environment. That's exactly what gaslighting does in real life. It makes you question what you saw, what you heard, and what you know to be true. And here's the terrifying part. It works. Not because you're weak or stupid, but because humans are wired to trust people they love. When someone you care about tells you that your reality is wrong, your brain wants to believe them. Before we get into the signs, you need to understand why gaslighting works, even on intelligent, self-aware people. Reason number 1, it happens gradually. Gaslighting rarely starts with big, obvious lies. It starts small. A minor denial here, a twisted detail there. I didn't say it like that. You're remembering it wrong. These small moments don't feel like manipulation. They feel like miscommunication, so you let them go. But over time, they accumulate, and suddenly you're doubting everything. Reason number 2, it's wrapped in confidence. Gaslighters don't hesitate. They don't stumble. They state their version of reality with absolute certainty, as if you're the one being ridiculous for even questioning it. That confidence is destabilizing. When someone is that sure, your brain starts to wonder, maybe I really did get it wrong. Reason number 3, it exploits your empathy. If you're someone who tries to see other perspectives, who gives people the benefit of the doubt, gaslighting is especially dangerous for you. Because you'll keep asking yourself, what if they're right? What if I'm being unfair? That self-reflection, which is usually a strength, becomes the weapon they use against you. Reason number 4, it isolates you from your own mind. This is the real goal of gaslighting. It's not just about winning an argument. It's about making you so unsure of yourself that you stop trusting your own judgment entirely. Once that happens, you become dependent on them to tell you what's real, and that's exactly where they want you. The phrases gaslighters use. Gaslighters have a script. Once you learn it, you'll recognize it immediately. Phrase number 1, that never happened. Flat denial of something you know occurred. They say it with such conviction that you start to wonder if your memory is failing you. Phrase number 2, you're being crazy, paranoid, too sensitive. This shifts the focus from what they did to what's wrong with you. Suddenly you're not discussing their behavior, you're defending your own sanity. Phrase number 3, you're imagining things. A softer version of denial. It suggests you're not lying, you're just confused, unstable, not quite in touch with reality. Phrase number 4, I never said that. Even when you remember the exact words, even when you can quote them back, they will look you in the eyes and deny it completely. Phrase number 5, you always twist everything. This flips the accusation. Now you're the manipulator. You're the one who distorts reality. It's a form of projection, accusing you of exactly what they're doing. Phrase number 6, everyone agrees with me. Bringing in invisible allies. They claim that friends, family, or coworkers all see you the same way. This makes you feel isolated and outnumbered, even if it's completely made up. Phrase number 7, I'm only saying this because I love you. Disguising the attack as care. This makes you feel guilty for being upset. How can you be angry at someone who's just trying to help you? Phrase number 8, you need help. The ultimate gaslighting move, suggesting that your perception of their abuse is actually a symptom of mental illness. Some gaslighters even encourage their victims to go to therapy, hoping a professional will confirm that the victim is the problem. By the way, if you're still watching, good. Because what I'm about to explain next is why so many people stay trapped in gaslighting relationships for years without realizing it. Keep watching. Why gaslighting is hard to see from the inside. Here's what most people don't understand about gaslighting. It's almost impossible to recognize when you're in the middle of it. Why? Because gaslighting doesn't just distort individual facts. It distorts the lens through which you see everything. Think about it. If someone has convinced you that your memory is unreliable, your emotions are overreactions, and your perceptions can't be trusted, how would you ever realize you're being manipulated? You'd dismiss every red flag. You'd explain away every inconsistency. You'd blame yourself for every conflict. That's why gaslighting victims often sound confused when they try to explain what's happening. They'll say things like, "I don't know, maybe I am too sensitive," or "I can't remember exactly, but I think," or "It's probably my fault somehow." This confusion isn't weakness, it's the intended result. Gaslighting is designed to make you unsure, so that you stop fighting back. The one question that reveals the truth. Here's what I promised at the beginning, the one question that cuts through the fog. Ask yourself, do I feel like I'm losing myself in this relationship? Not, am I right or wrong about this specific argument? That's a trap. Gaslighters will always have a counter-argument. Instead, zoom out, look at the pattern. Do you constantly second-guess yourself? Do you apologize for things you didn't do? Do you feel like you're walking on eggshells? Do you feel less confident than you did before this relationship started? More importantly, you'll have proof for yourself. A record that confirms your reality when they try to twist it. Healthy relationships make you feel more secure in yourself. Gaslighting relationships make you feel less. How to protect yourself. If you recognize these patterns, here's what you can do. Step 1. Document everything. Gaslighters rely on your uncertain memory. Take that weapon away. Keep a journal. Step 2. Trust your body. Even when your mind is confused, your body knows. That knot in your stomach, that tightness in your chest, that feeling of dread before a conversation. These physical responses are data. They're telling you something is wrong, even if you can't articulate what it is yet. Step 3. Talk to someone outside the relationship. Gaslighting works best in isolation. When you describe what's happening to a trusted friend, family member, or therapist, you get an outside perspective that the gaslighter can't control. If you find yourself afraid to tell others what's happening in your relationship, ask yourself why. That fear itself is a warning sign. Step 4. Rebuild trust in yourself. This is the long game. After gaslighting, you need to relearn that your perceptions are valid, your memories are real, your feelings matter. Start small, make decisions, and trust them. Notice when you're right. Keep that journal and read it back. See how often your instincts were correct. You didn't lose your mind, it was stolen, and you can take it back. Why this matters. Gaslighting is one of the most damaging forms of psychological abuse because it attacks the foundation of who you are. It doesn't just hurt you, it makes you unable to trust yourself enough to leave. If you've experienced this, I want you to know, you're not crazy, you never were. Someone worked very hard to make you believe that, because your confusion served their control. But now you know the playbook, and once you see it, you can never unsee it. If this video helped you understand what you've been through, there are 2 videos I want you to watch next. First, if you haven't seen it yet, watch the first video in this series, Love Bombing, the Narcissist's Playbook. It explains how narcissists hook you in the first place, and why the intense beginning of the relationship made the gaslighting so much harder to see. Second, the next video in this series covers the silent treatment, how narcissists use your need for connection as a weapon against you. I'll leave the links on screen and in the description. The Narcissist's Playbook only works if you don't know it exists. Now you do. If this helped you, leave a comment and tell me, have you ever been gaslit? What was the phrase that made you realize what was happening? I'll see you in the next one.